welcome back to my channel. I figured I would show you my Halloween decorations. I officially put them up, was it last week? I was able to get them up. I did it during the week. I've had, a few of these things that I got from Oriental Trading. I put those up as soon as they came in the mail just because it was so close. I couldn't see taking them downstairs and then bringing them back up. So some of this stuff you've seen behind me for a while, but figured I would just show you everything. I always have people ask every year what everything looks like. So I figured I would take you around my house. I'll show you in the bathroom because I have a couple of things in there too. And yeah, if that sounds interesting, stick around. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you subscribe if you're not new. I always appreciate you coming back. And let's jump into the video. Come in the entryway, like this stays here all year, and then on the outside of the door, I have my Beetlejuice wreath, and then I've got a few little Halloween things. Most of the Halloween stuff that's outside is being blocked by my husband's, one of his bikes, but I've got a few things hanging up. It's a mess out here, but the Beetlejuice stays up all year until Christmas, and then I have a Christmas vacation sign, but this stays where it's at all year just because I have Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. If you watched my Oriental Trading haul, that's where these are from. These are from the original Halloween. And then closer to October, I'll change out that little pumpkin for a candy corn. The kids' swimsuits are still up. During the week, I'm here by myself during the day, so that is just easier. Little skeleton. This is, I don't know what you would call it, the banister area. Goes downstairs. But I swapped out the Frankenstein busts, sit out all year, but I changed out the traditional looking ones for the ones that I painted just to change it up a little bit. So that's the banister area. If you watch the Home Goods haul, you'll have seen the Headless Horseman, but on this love seat, I have some pillows, and then there's a Mickey stuffed werewolf. Up here, this is, the table that sits by the front door. I have to go to work in a little bit, so it's got stuff, but there's a few little Halloween things, and then like you can see, the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff stays all year, but I added a couple little extra bits. There's that on the kids' room, and then that is from Season of the Witch. Those are the rest of the cutouts are what sits behind me, but Diana decorated their room, so she put all of these up. I helped her with the garland, and that was it. This is all stuff that she made last year, and then I put that sign up for her, but I hung that, we put those up. The rest of the stuff she hung up, and then I did that, but she likes to decorate their room, so we did that. And then out here, we have a lot of toys. We're trying to purge. Don't judge me too hard. There's a couple little Halloween bits, and then those Frankensteins stay up all year. And then I do have pillows on all the couches. These two stay out all year. I usually just flip the black one around, but this other one has like Universal Monsters on it. And then those both came in subscription boxes, but I added the orange pillow. And then there's a couple extra little musical. He plays Monster Mash. There's a mini witch somewhere. She works intermittently. She's in, I think, the stroller around the corner here, but so then there's the rest of the Season of the Witch cutouts, and then my 6-year-old made those earlier. Those have been up, but yeah, there's Mini Witch. I found her at Goodwill last year. She works sometimes. I need to change out her batteries, but there's a motorcycle part right there. That's not going to be there forever, but there's all of the Frankenstein stuff, and then the Universal Monster cutouts. I used to put more here, but as you can see, it's pretty full. That Frankenstein stays. Like all of those spooky pictures are up all the time. We have a hydroponics. There's fish in the bottom part, and then plants. There's some sort of flower. I don't remember but it's a hydroponic system, so it's fun for the kids. And then the kids' other fish tank is over there. I don't know if you'll be able to see them. We've had a bunch of babies, so if you can see the little ones, there's like 6 babies in there, 7 babies. And one of these black and white ones looks like they may have some soon, so that's exciting. And then I do like Groot, so my husband got me a Groot aerator for in there. And then again, I like aliens and UFO stuff, so it's all aliens and UFOs. And then for the kids, there's a little, it's very random. That fish tank is not cohesive, but. So here's the plant area. I've talked about all of my Groot stuff. I've got one little rocket, Happy Meal prize, but I've got my stuffed Groots up there. Those stay all year. There's a little Halloween, some signs. There's Nightmare Before Christmas, then Groot stickers on the windows, and then a couple Lego Groots, my find from Michael's, a couple little Halloween bits, but all the Groot stuff and like my Sasquatch, those stay all year. And then added, I didn't hang that up last year, and then these are pictures that the kids did last year. I just saved them and rehung them up. They'll make new ones at some point this year, but then, you know, there's a couple of little bits in here. We have too much stuff. All my ghosts, excuse me, I like to put in the kitchen. It's not a ton, so my husband still has room, like if he needs to put spices up. Like I said, our kitchen's a little bit of a wreck. Those magnets are up all year. And then I put, again, the kids did those two last year, my wall calendar, and then one more sign. So and then I have my little cookie jar. My dad got me this last year. This is from like QVC, same thing with this pillared candle up here. They got me a couple of things last year. Those little candles that are over there on either side of the Headless Horseman, those are all part of the same line from QVC. And then if you come in the bathroom, that, you know, is Hallmark. It does talk. I've got a candle, the pumpkin wallflower that's old. My mom gives me her old ones. I don't like to buy those anymore because they're so expensive. My mom buys them all the time, and then she'll just give me her old ones that work. There's nothing wrong with them. She just likes to change hers out. So I just wait till she gives me a new one. Couple of hand towels, and then I just put a random jack-o'-lantern there, and then I put out all my fall body sprays. Got to show my little like candles. We light these at dinner most nights. As you can see, the pumpkins have been dripped on, and then those two little eyeballs are actually salt and pepper shakers. So that is everything. Hopefully you guys liked it. Again, don't be too harsh. We have a lot of kids stuff. The kitchen's always really cluttered because our counter space is really limited, so it is what it is. But like I said, I always have comments of people wanting to see what I've put up. I always mean to film me actually putting the stuff up, and I never do. It was one of those things where I brought the boxes up. They said it was I think Tuesday last week, because I wasn't working. My days got switched, and so I was like, I'll bring the boxes up. And then, you know, the kids were all playing and being good, so it was like, oh, let me put out a couple of things and see, you know, just see how far I can get. And I ended up being able to, get it all put out, and I was able to get the boxes back downstairs. I think every year as the kids get a little bit bigger, it's easier for me to do more in one shot. When they're really little, it's hard. So yeah, I was actually able to get it all put out in like an hour. It was really quick. So didn't end up filming it because I really was not planning on putting anything out. I was like, oh, I'll bring the boxes up and then I'll pick at it during the week. And I was just able to put everything out. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. Again, I always appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and hopefully I will see you in another video. Bye, everybody.